Hello, my YouTubers. I have to send this video because I totally disappeared for 2 weeks. Luckily for me, I was, you know, lucky enough to say that I was able to have some fun with the tarot and do some parties, meet some really amazing people. And then my son wasn't feeling so good for a little while, so I was tending to him, and I was not finding the time. But I plan on getting back to my channel now. Um, and getting everyone's reading out and then starting the cycle back again. So even if it is being pushed back a little bit, I'm going to make sure that I get those readings out to you guys. Um, Guys, tarot parties are fun. They're a lot of fun. Yeah, I really met some cool people. It was super interesting. And I did some pretty cool spiritual readings. I'm noticing lately that people are doing a lot more digging into the internal, which is amazing because it's a domino effect. It's a domino effect after that. When we know, um, you know, who we are spiritually, where we stand, everything in our life falls into place after that. So the fact that people are digging to find out, right? Who am I? What is it that what do I love? What did I used to love, but I no longer love anymore? Um, it's interesting. It's interesting. It also had me self-reflecting a lot on myself, you know, and the things that that maybe I do that could is creating a loop, so it's very interesting, but I sort of owe you guys an apology as well, because this was a brand new channel, and right as it got started, everything came all at once. Whole bunch of parties. Plus, I'm also reading on some platforms online. I wanted to try them out. I was actually really curious. I do enjoy just doing my own readings, my own personal readings, but I was always curious about the platform. So, past couple of weeks, I have been checking out some platforms, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. I love the hustle and bustle, the traffic. Uh, all different stories. Like just in one day, I could do like so many different types of readings. So, it's been really great, and the feedback has been really great, which always feels good, to know that you were there for someone and you were able to help someone and give them some answers that they were searching for. So that's a lot of fun as well. Um, so that being said, I want to get back to my YouTube channel. So I am working now on a strict schedule to keep just for my YouTube so that I don't leave anybody hanging. I think I still have like 3 signs left that I didn't get to do for the up to 1 year. And then after that, then I'll start doing the weekly ones for you guys. But instead of, let's say, doing all 12 signs all one shot, I think what I'll do is, I don't know, maybe a couple a day, um, because it does drain a lot out of you when you're really connecting with spirit, and you're really trying to get those messages out. So you don't want to be drained out and not giving the correct messages. You want to make sure that it resonates. I mean, with it being a general read, you always have to, you know, you can only resonate with so many people. That's what those personal readings are for. That's more intimate, more to yourself, where when it's general, there's a lot to look into. But I mean, I still want to make sure that I am healthy, in that healthy state, to make sure that my connection is what it is. Another thing I wanted to say was being clairvoyant, guys, I can't just click it on and off. I think sometimes people wonder if, like, they'll ask a lot, like, what do you see? What do you see? If I see something, sometimes it's hazy, sometimes it's really, really clear, sometimes I hear something, that's meant to be said to you during a personal reading. But it's not like I can snap my fingers and all of a sudden I see all these images. It doesn't work like that. Like, What comes to me, and I believe that what comes to me is what you're meant to know. Okay, so if you ask, do you see something, and I don't, I'm not going to lie to you, and say, hey, yeah, I see something, and you're taking this seriously and you're trusting me here. So I just want to be honest about that, right? Like, clairvoyant people, we see stuff, but yes, it's not it's not a snap of a finger. Okay, so just trust the process and trust that if we do see something, it's because it's meant for you to know. Another thing I wanted to say too, that sometimes will happen in personal reads is that if you, for example, okay, I did a tarot reading. There was a lot of questions that were asked. So we took our time, we took our time and I answered one question at a time. But with the last two questions, it wasn't clear. It's a fact. I'm not going to pretend that I will always have an answer and I'm a perfect tarot reader, and it wasn't clear. Okay. And that being said, sorry guys, I had a call coming in. And that being said, the reason why this happens is because you have to understand that just because you ask a question doesn't mean that the answer is ready to be revealed to you right away. So it's not a bad thing. It's just maybe you're going to be ready for the answer in a week. Maybe the answer right now that you're searching for is really sensitive, and right now you're in a sensitive state, so it might be a lot on you, right? So if that's the case, like I said to that particular client, I said, you know what, just we'll ask again in a week. We'll ask again in a few days. You know what I mean? If that doesn't work, we'll ask again in 2 weeks. Either way, I ain't gonna leave you hanging. But if it doesn't come through right away, I just don't want you guys to be like, feeling like unhappy. If 19 out of your 20 questions were answered, it's because that's you needed to know the answers to that. Okay, so I want you to trust the process, guys. Tarot isn't like you have to have an open mind and you have to trust what does come out for you, because that's what you need to know to move on to the next step. I 100% trust and believe in tarot. It has gotten me through a lot of stuff and really, really has kept my mind clear when things felt a little bit shady, So I do trust that process. So I just want to say to you here today, listen, you have a concern, reach out. We'll definitely sit down, get through it, and we'll work together. And if it ever does happen, now it's rare. It's not often that you would do a reading and you're like, oh my God, this doesn't make any sense. But it does happen. And I think that it should be spoken about. So it doesn't hit you one shot and you're like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Like, I got 19 out of the 20 questions, but that 20th question I didn't get an answer to. It happens, you know what I mean? It's what you're meant to know and what you're meant not to know. So you want to trust the process. And if you're going to get a tarot reading, then trust your tarot reader, and trust what comes towards you and what messages come towards you, because that's what you need at that time, so trust it. That was amazing. It's really great. It's a really great divination tool. It really, really is helpful. So that being said, I'm yapping. I tend to do that. I yap a lot. That being said, look, reach out if you have a question. If you want to do a reading, look, if you do like just a 1-question reading with me, it's not the same price as if you're doing, 30 minutes, an hour, where you're sitting down and you're trying to figure out a career situation, or, try it, check it out, see, how your question is being answered, but have fun with it. Have fun with tarot, right? Like it's made to help you and guide you and soothe you and give you an answer, and, trust your tarot. That's good. That should be my slogan. Trust your tarot. And definitely feel free to reach out with me. I'll always make the time for you guys. Okay. No matter how crazy and busy things are. So I really look forward to hearing from you guys soon. I've been having a lot of fun, so I really look forward to meeting you and helping you out with whatever it is that you need help with or any concern in your journey. So love you guys. And I will be back with the rest of my readings in the next couple of days. And so thank you so much, guys, for understanding. I really appreciate it. Bye.